What's up, Triple V fam and resellers? Today we're going to be going over the top 25 vintage watches that have sold on eBay over the past 7 days. Now, I did leave out all gold and most Rolexes. So again, no Rolex, no gold, just top 25 vintage watches that have sold on eBay. So let's get into it. Alright, so let's get into some of these high-selling watches. Now, up first, we have vintage Molco Escafandra stainless steel diver's watch, 36mm, 1960s. Now, this watch definitely has some issues. As you can see by the picture, it is definitely worn. Really cool, though. Again, these vintage watches, for us Mama Sue and Josie that go through the amount of jewelry that they do, watches definitely come up quite a bit. And we've had some luck identifying, but definitely harder to identify. And some watches, it's not just the name. So we'll find pieces that are signed that the one that we have only sells for 30, 40, 50. But then there are other styles of that same, like Belova especially. You can find a wide range of prices. So again, we're just going to go over some of these high-end ones. Molco Escafandra. Again, really cool watch there. And this one was listed $1,150, and they did take an offer. So, again, informational purposes only. Again, we go through so many different boxes of jewelry from all over the place, so watches are a big one. So I figured we're going to get some information, share it to y'all. So, Zodiac Aerospace. It is an automatic watch. I know a lot of mechanical ones do really well, but this is an automatic. Again, signed Zodiac Aerospace. Great condition. Fairly. Looks good condition. Again, signed on the back. This one listed $975. Buy now. So $975. Pretty much everything right at $1,000 and above with these watches today, guys. We have Angelus. Mechanical, early, bell dial, 1950s. Really cool watch there. Beautiful design as well. Again, it is not gold, just vintage. And again, there's that signature on the front. There's the inside. As you can see the jewels. So again, it is 21 jewels. Beautiful watch there. Again, signed on the back. Really cool, $995. So again, definitely want to be sure to keep an eye out for that name. Again, Angelus, something like that. Again, really cool watch. Up next, we have a Hamilton. Hamilton's another one of those ones. There's some low end, but there are some high end. So 1962 Hamilton Pacer Electric. Definitely a weird design. Without a doubt, signed Hamilton. Let's check out the back. See if it signed anything in particular. So again, there's the Hamilton signature. We got 10 karat gold filled. So there are probably going to be some gold filled, especially with these vintage watches. Rolled gold plate, rolled gold, and of course, gold filled. So again, gold filled, but $1,104.15 is not the gold filled weight that you would get. So again, gorgeous watch there by Hamilton, 1962, stunning watch, $1,104.15, and we are just getting started, guys. So we have Casio Twin Graph AE22W. Again, with watches, you have a lot of terminology that I don't know. I'm sure if somebody watches the video that is watch savvy, could probably fill in a couple of these gaps here. JDM 1980s. So again, twin graph signed on the side, water resistant, digital watch signed on the back. There's the AE22W. So again, really cool. Japan movement and digital working condition. $999 for a digital watch from the 80s. I hope to find one soon. So really cool one there for the digital watch era. Up next, we have pocket watch style 1920s regulator jump hour. Oh, this is definitely, it's not in there. So we got the Omega signature regulator. Really cool, without a doubt. There is the back. Looks mechanical. See anything else? Yeah, so you got the Omega signature in the back as well. So Omega regulator, 1920s. And this one sold $999. Whew. Again, there's definitely some big money in watches. I just wish I knew how to fix them and restore them, because then you could take those watches that you find that are in rough condition and really maximize profits. But I know it's complex. There's a lot of little parts. So again, we have another Jump Hour pocket watch. This one has that stunning enameling in the front. Monitos patent. So really cool piece there. I'd say in Pavanese. I mean, definitely a stunning piece there. Again, mechanical mechanical watch. Inside looks pretty nice. So again, this one sold on bid $1,025. Again, it was on bid, 3 bids, $1,025. Whew, there is so much profit when it comes to these watches, as long as you're receiving them. And again, you just know what you have and then be able to list it. Again, it makes a boatload of a difference. We have another Hamilton chronometer watch, 1941 model, Navy, World War II, 21 jewels, has that really cool double box. Man, the box alone, I'd love to find. Just so cool with the double box style, Lancaster, PA. So again, marked on the back as well, $1,044.99. 45 bids. It was on bid. Again, 45 bids for this watch. And again, just under $1,100. $1,044.99. So cool. And it looks like it's also marked Hamilton Watch Co., Lancaster, PA. I had no idea that Hamilton was even made in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania native here. So really cool. Just learned some new information right there. So we have Movado sterling silver St. Christopher coin watch, 1950s. Wait till y'all see the front of this. How cool is that? So again, you got St. Christopher, just an amazing front of this piece. And then it does open up to the little pocket watch style. So again, you just click it open and then you'd be right there. Use the micrometer to check the diameter. Again, really cool piece, mechanical watch. And again, this one sold $1,079. So $1,079, 16 bids for this piece. That is one stunning find. I'm probably going to butcher this. Longines, men's chronograph, automatic watch. So we got some more automatic watch action. I was kind of surprised. So automatic watch, signed in the box, signed on the back as well. Again, as far as I know, yep, just Swiss made, no gold marking or anything else like that. Has that open back for like the steampunk, like those vibes. The open back, that clear to where you could watch everything go on mechanically, I think really does take it that one step above. $1,400 listed by now. And again, that's what it sold for. So $1,400. Yowzer, and we're just about halfway through. Omega, I figure this is actually what made me make this video. So I had seen watch bands when I was doing one of the earlier jewelry videos this week. When I was doing bracelets, actually, when I did the top 25 bracelets, I had seen that these Omega, not the watch itself, but just the bands were going for roughly $100 to $200. And I was like, well, if the band's going to go for $100 to $200, and again, not gold, just silver, stainless steel, I was like, man, I got to double check into some of these watches. And Omega, of course, did make its way up into the top 25. Again, Omega, automatic, safe diver, 15 years, Swiss made. Again, it is just gold tone, stainless steel. Oh, okay, it is gold filled. So again, gold filled, really cool. There is the back. What do we got joules wise? I actually don't see where it says. Normally you'd see like 17 joules, 21 joules. But again, Safe Rider Nabisco, original dial. I mean, she's in great condition. This one sold $1,449. Guys, we're already almost at $1,500 about halfway through the video. That is insane. Here we go with the names. So it's Heuer. This signature right here, again, I really didn't see too many low-end ones, but these bad boys can definitely go higher than the $1,251.66 that this one sold for on bid. But again, the Heuer, this one's a Pasadena chronograph watch, reference number 750501. Yeah, really cool. Has been serviced. Absolutely stunning. There's the back. I mean, these ones go for a lot of money. Now, there are a lot of fakes out there, guys. So if you do find one, you want to make sure that it is legitimate, because there are a lot of fakes. I've personally had one. It is a possibility that it was real, but I didn't sell it because I didn't feel comfortable enough. It didn't look legitimate enough for me to sell it. So again, you do definitely want to make sure that it is real. But again, $1,251.66. That is a big price tag. So up next, we have Grand Seiko 45GS high beat 36,000 mechanical watch. So again, gorgeous Seiko watch. Again, I know Seiko does very well, but a Grand Seiko, which should be marked based off of what I looked at so far, is the GS signature along with the Seiko signature. It is also marked on the back. On the band, there is the back. So again, Seiko GS, which is Grand Seiko, $1,325. Whew! That is a high price. Again, gorgeous Seiko watch, though. She is, condition-wise, she looks absolutely fabulous. So again, Grand Seiko, $1,325. Up next, we have a rare original Ulysses Nardin. Gold medallion. Possible that there might be some gold in there, but I don't see it marked anywhere. So Ulysses Nardin. Automatic watch, Swiss made. I mean, another absolutely stunning, great condition watch. This one sold $1,390. This is definitely the first time that I've ever seen this maker. So again, Ulysses Nardin. Definitely a good name to keep out for. Again, $1,390. Up next, we have some Bulova 1932 jump hour watch. Definitely such a unique design, without a doubt. So there is the front part. Again, mechanical watch style. Reference number. There is the inside. I mean, definitely different and unique, without a doubt. Again, they're saying 1932. Again, it is not gold. It's possible that that might be gold filled. But this one on bid sold $1,425. 59 bids on this item. $1,425. And we are still not even top 5 yet, guys. We have Wakeman, Skin Diver Jumbo Chronograph watch. I guess it's got some Bakelite in it as well. Oh, tag Bakelite? I'm not sure exactly where that would be. Again, I'm not all too familiar with these watches. I just know I seen big money and I was like, all right, we got to do a video on it because I'm curious, and I'm sure there are other resellers out there that come across. Oh, okay, so it has a Bakelite tag. So still has its original tag, Swiss made again. This one sold $1,899. Again, it's a 17 joules watch. Again, Swiss made. And again, we're just under $2,000 already. $1,899 listed by now. Up next, we have, and I'm probably butchering most of these names, and I just want to apologize ahead of time. It is a Breitling Top Time 810 Panda chronograph. I mean, definitely cool. Has the signature. Again, another Swiss-made vintage watch. There is the back. Again, Breitling. And again, this one sold $1,500. Was on bid, one bid, and again, $1,500. So it does seem to be that they took an offer on this item. Most of the time, it'll have a line through it. So this one did sell for less than $1,899, but more than or less, just under $1,500. Oop, I just backed that one out. But anywho, it's all in line based off of what it sold. So again, this one sold $1,500 for the Breitling. Another name I've never seen before. So let's keep it rocking. What else do we have? We have another Seiko Pogue chronograph automatic watch. It is as is. It's saying repair for parts. As you can see, definitely some damage throughout, some scratches, obviously currently not working, signed on the back. This one, oh man, I don't remember exactly the terminology, but pretty much as you're walking, it moves and it automatically winds it up. So it keeps it moving while you're moving, which is really cool. You don't even got to worry about twisting it up. And again, this one sold $1,525. Sheesh. Again, another Seiko up on top. Up next, we have Vacheron. We're just going to go Vacheron Constantine wristwatch. The details on this piece, though, check that out. You got that floral wind-up watch. Sheesh. I mean, she's absolutely gorgeous. Comes in the box, too. Got the Maltese cross on the top. I mean, definitely cool. Again, there it is, Vacheron and Constantine. So again, you can see all the jewels adjusted. Definitely a stunner, without a doubt. Again, signature on the front as well. It is technically a Geneva watch. Okay, definitely interesting. And again, this one listed on bid. 30 bids, $1,525. So again, $1,525 on bid, 30 bids. All right, we're still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are one away from top 5. We have a 1970s Schufassen stainless Roman numeral dial dress watch. Really cool. Again, signed on the front. Schufassen. That's probably as close as I'm going to get. Again, more so about the name than the pronunciation. Yowzers, cannot talk today. It's been a long day already. So again, there's the back reference number. Swiss made. This one listed buy now $1,674. Again, I am so glad I'm doing this video because, the amount of watches that we really do come across and not having the knowledge. I mean, this is definitely, at least if I could see it, and with the amount of money that it's going for, just get used to the association with the high-end names, big watches. Now, even, of course, a $100 sale is a great sale. But again, when you find something, especially in an auction, that you're spending a lot of money that you don't know exactly where your room is to wiggle, when you find something like this, it's always such a great feeling. All right, top 5. What do we got? We got Benrus right off the top for number 5. Steve McQueen vintage men's watch. So again, signed Benrus on the front. Really cool watch. Does not have its band. You got the B on the adjuster and or wind up. There is the back. Again, waterproof, shock absorbent, dust proof, really cool Benrus watch. And again, 60s was listed $2,259. So again, we're already up over $2,000. $2,259 for the Benrus. Such a cool watch. Up next, we have Minerva chronograph watch, 1940s vintage. Does look to be in fairly good condition, again, being in 1940s. Such a cool watch. Let's see, what do we got for the back of the bezel? So it just says stainless steel with the reference number. Again, really cool watch there. Again, Minerva, $3,485. I did not anticipate being at this level of a price tag without it being a Rolex and not being gold. I know, of course, obviously, if it was, 18 karat gold, you're talking a lot of money. I did not anticipate this amount of a steep climb that quick. Alrighty. So, well, we're at 2,895 with bids. So that means that one did sell considerably less than the 3,477, but it did sell between these two. So 22.59 and 28.95. So just say right in the middle, go 2,400 for that last one. This one on bid, $2,895.50. And again, this is another Heuer watch. This one's Monza. Again, that Heuer signature. Definitely some high-end watch. Runs well, so it is running, which is always helps, especially with the sale. Again, signed on the back. Again, you do definitely want to make sure that these are legit. Again, there are fakes made of all of the high-end, Rolex especially. So you do want to make sure that it is real. But again, on bid, $2,895. Top two, we got Bell & Ross by Sinn. Space chronograph, Laminia, automatic watch. So again, Bell & Ross by Sinn. Definitely looks like some stainless steel action right there. Signed on the back. Yowzers. So, it is in German. I'm not going to be able to read that anyway. Does look like it was listed $3,995. They did take an offer. So again, we're probably right around that high 2,000 mark. There's the inside again, 17 jewels. Again, in German. I could do my best, but we're just going to stray away from that. Alrighty. Out of the top 25, this is the highest watch that is not gold and or a Rolex. We have Tudor, which when I said at the beginning of the video, for the most part I kept out Rolex. This is going to be the one. So it is Tudor Submariner automatic 39 millimeter vintage watch. So again, really stunning piece there. Vintage. There is the front. Let's see now. So the case itself was made by Rolex. As you can see, you have that Rolex marking right there. It is also marked on the back. So again, the case was made by Rolex. Technically not a Rolex watch though. It is a Tudor, Tudor Submariner. And this one sold by now $4,103. Non-Rolex, non-gold, $4,103. I did not anticipate that whatsoever. Almost, well, not almost $5,000, but just over $4,000. I would love to find something like that. So again, we broke $4,000 and started off pretty much at $1,000. There are probably 1,000,001 listings between, the $999 and down. But these are the top selling, some of the big names that you want to keep a lookout for. Guys, like always, comment your favorite piece. What was your favorite piece of the video? And like always, be sure to like and subscribe. I hope to catch you in the next one.